Hello everybody, Iain Robson here, welcome to the edition of Euro Truck Simulator 2. So today we have a Kenworth W900 long. This is a rather large truck. Right now we're in St. Petersburg, Russia. So here's what the inside of this truck looks like. It's pretty humongous actually. As you can see, we got some dishes, we got some stuff in the back, looks like some Monster cans, Beavis. Pretty large truck actually. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get a job. We have a job lined up right here. Let's put the mirrors on, let's put the information on, and let's continue backing up. And I'm gonna grab this trailer right here. We're taking some petrol to Helsinki. So it should be kind of funny. I actually started off this journey originally in I was originally in London, and London with this truck would have been a nightmare, just because how huge it is. I haven't used it with the trailer yet, so I actually don't know how big it actually is. You're gonna wait there, aren't you, car? Nope, no, you're not. Don't know why it wouldn't slow down, but anyways, the logic of Euro truck, I guess. So yeah, anyway, so this is the W900 long, pretty crazy looking truck. Well, that's kind of nice. Let's see if we can't get a screenshot of that. Might as well just take a screenshot while we can. Let's go on the other side here. I always hit shift as if I'm gonna run faster. Guess I've been playing a lot of farm sims, so let's see if we can't get up here a little bit. Nice. Let's see if we can't get it in the... Perfect. Look at that. Cool. Anyways, let's continue our drive. Well, start the truck up apparently. Yeah, this is part of that same pack I was playing with last time. I had the Kenworth T800. This is part of that same pack as that one. American truck pack that I found a while back. Oh, I'll have to turn left, of course. Alright, go cars. There you go. Yeah, so this is the W900 long, and it is quite long. I don't realize how long it is until I look in my rear view mirror, then I see how much further back that trailer is. Like all you can see in your mirrors basically is what's behind you, and you can't see, well, all I can see is half my truck. I should probably adjust that so I can see more than just that. Let's see here. There we go. That's a bit better. Perfect. Yeah, but did a little bit of driving this truck. It's not so bad so far. It sounds alright. Not the best sounding truck, so let me just be quiet here for a second so you guys can hear. It's not a bad sounding truck actually. It's got a decent sound to it. You can hear that turbo whine again. It seems like all the trucks I end up picking have an enormous turbo on it, and that's all you can hear, it seems like. But roundabouts. Why oh why roundabouts? This is going to be even more interesting. Let's see what this looks like as I go through the roundabout. Well, it's not too bad actually. The smoke on the stacks, that's just, you can't take that out apparently. I was actually looking to see if I could, because it's always goes, never stops, so it's a bit strange, but it apparently continually blows smoke out of the stacks with this particular model, so a bit unfortunate if you want a bit more realism, I suppose, but these days with trucks, how efficient they are, they really don't blow much smoke, as far as I know at least. I'm definitely not an expert when it comes to it, so those people who are truckers out there, let me know. Do trucks these days actually blow smoke at all? I got the sneaky suspicion that they probably don't. Oh, this is going to be an interesting turn. Let's down here, shift here for a second. No, that's not too bad actually. Unless of course a car goes on the inside. Alright, that wasn't that bad. Thought it was going to be a lot worse, but sometimes it's worse than you think it's going to be. You think it's going to be really bad, when in fact it's actually not, but you definitely notice it sometimes, so. Alright, excellent. But this is kind of a cool, it's kind of a nice look. I really like the inside of the dash is really, really nice. Well, I should say from like where the blue knobs start to the left, I like that part, but like not the blue knobs themselves. It looks a bit odd, but you don't have much choice. There's it's kind of a limited selection in terms of what you can actually, oh, there you go. That's the parking brake there. Actually moves. That's kind of cool. Alright, where are we going? Stockholm, I think it is. Because this would be... Oh, I need to check this now. Always do this. I'm like, which way are we going to? Okay, good. See, that's why I check these things first. Because had I not thought about it, I probably would have just gone to like Stockholm and been like, oh wait, I have to go like, you know, miles and miles and miles away now. Alright. Take the parking brake off. There we go. I don't know, why did that light still on? Oh, there it goes. Alright, so here we are in Turku, I think it said. I think this is Finland. I don't know. I'm not sure. I want to say it is, but everything in Euro Truck apparently is Finland to me for whatever reason. If I don't know where it is, it's just Finland. You can ask Farmer Beavis about that. Wrong way offense. Really? Okay. I don't know what other way I'm supposed to get out of this place, but apparently that was going the wrong way. Maybe because on the other side of the road. I don't know for sure, so. Well. I have to admit this pack is pretty cool because it does give you quite a few different trucks, which is really nice. So it's not just one truck; it gives you like I think it's like 4 or 5 trucks, which is kind of cool. So if you like to have a bit of variation, you definitely get that within this pack, which I really like. So you get the T800, you get the W900, then you get the K100 as well, I believe. And I think there's maybe one other truck or 2 other trucks that I am not sure of yet. So definitely a nice little pack. If you just want a collection of American-style trucks. I've never actually seen a truck like this before in real life, so I'm not 100% sure if they exist. It's possible they don't. Sometimes, you know, mod makers decide to add vehicles that don't actually exist. However, it's possible that they do. In the United States and Canada, having a long truck like this wouldn't really be a problem in a lot of cases. Especially if you're driving on the highways. Yeah, if you're out west, probably like in Alberta, BC, maybe BC would be a problem, but Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, you would not have any problems with a truck like this, mainly because most of the roads are flat. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but look how wide I'm taking that turn, and it's still clipping in the center, just to give you an idea. Jeez. That's ridiculous. Gotta love those roundabouts. Why? I don't know. It must be like, I don't know, because it's funny because it's starting to come to Canada these days having roundabouts, but they're not as common here. Like, you see them every now and then, but they're not like something you see everywhere. So it's kind of nice right now, but I have a feeling in the future people are going to be using more and more roundabouts to mitigate traffic, I suppose. So it's funny, I've been watching a few people play City Skylines lately, and a lot of people have been using roundabouts as a way of handling the traffic. Is anybody there? Yes, of course there is. They've been using it as a way of mitigating traffic, so it's gotta be interesting to see like how it has been working in that game. And as far as I can see, it hasn't been working extremely well, because the traffic in that particular game, City Skylines, isn't very good in terms of artificial intelligence, as far as I know, at least. So, let's get into their lane here. This truck probably still isn't, has 600 horsepower. Where was the car? I didn't even see it. This truck has 600 horsepower, so it can go fast enough, but it is a bit of a slower truck because of the extra weight, I suppose, with the extra long cab. It's funny, Farmer Beavis, I was talking to Farmer Beavis the other day. Do I have 18th gear? Yeah, I thought I did. Let's downshift here. There we go. Farmer Beas was showing me a video the other day of inside a European style truck, and how it has the illusion of it's actually small, when in fact the inside of one of those is fairly large actually. So, alright, let's put it down to 90 kilometers an hour. I guess we do 100, sure, why not? But it gave the illusion of looking really small on the inside, but in fact it's actually quite a large interior in those trucks themselves. So it's really kind of crazy when you see what it looks like on the outside versus what it looks like on the inside. So it's not always the same thing. Nice. Only there was more light, I would probably take a screenshot. Oh, here we go. If I don't crash into things. I guess we won't take a screenshot there. Alright, there we go. Maybe on the other way, we'll see. But yeah, it's kind of crazy when you think about it. When you find out how big they actually are, it's pretty impressive actually. I didn't realize how big they were in the back, but I don't think they're quite that big, but just to give you an idea, like, I don't know, I'm not sure. Maybe these were the things in something in the past you saw a lot, but I don't see. I see a lot of Kenworths, just not like super long Kenworths like this. I see a lot of ones with sleepers on them as well, or sleeper cabs, but not necessarily with a super long box. But oh, it's 8 o'clock already. Wow. How much longer do we have until deliver this? Time remaining. Oh, maybe we'll sleep through the night then. So it's nice and bright outside. We're also gonna have it be all dark the whole time. It's only a short trip, but we have might as well enjoy the sun while we can, I guess. I don't think there's any sleeping places. Rest stations. Are there any rest stations? There don't appear to be, so I guess we're going to be driving a little bit. Let's put our lights on. Not our four-ways, our lights. Been playing too much Farm Sim apparently. Well, that's pretty nice. Okay, I like the... Okay, the dash looks a lot better when it's lit up like that. It wasn't as cool before, but now it's pretty cool. Nice. Yeah, it's cool. Sometimes when you have like the dash and they have it all lit up like this, depending on the truck, some trucks look really slick with it, some trucks look really terrible, so it really depends on the truck itself, I find. But a lot of the, it seems like a lot of, there aren't as many super good, let's get out of this lane. There aren't as many super good American trucks in comparison to European trucks. I suppose this is because it's a European Truck Simulator as opposed to, or Euro Truck Simulator as opposed to American Truck Simulator. But there are some fantastic ones, but it seems like there's more choice on the European side of things. But maybe it just seems that way because I don't, I haven't actually. I'm looking for American trucks, not European trucks. I suppose if you were looking for European trucks, you'd have a hard time finding the ones you're looking for. So I'm sure it works both ways. It's always the case. When you're looking for like Farm Sim mods, trying to find a nice mod that'll work well for what you're trying to do the same thing, I'm sure of it. Alright. What do we got coming up here? Let's adjust this. Going straight through. Okie doke. But it's not a bad truck. Cruises nicely on the highway, so this would be a nice truck to drive around on on the Autobahn in Germany, I suppose, or long stretches in Russia as well. I wouldn't really want to drive it in Latvia or Estonia or England, I don't think either. Well, let's go in this lane again. Yeah, because it would just be terrible in those places. I think, at least my opinion. I'm a bad enough driver as it is, so I don't think I need the... Oh, this is our turn here. I don't think I really need the extra help of making my life more difficult. Oh, this is a 50-kilometer road, so maybe we shouldn't be doing 100 on here. Eek. Seems to be alright, though. It's not doing too badly. I thought it was going to be like... Usually when you do 100 around a turn that's supposed to be 50, usually you'll get creamed. You know, to roll the truck or something like that. You unexpectedly do something and you're like, didn't mean to do that. Mainly because you're driving way too fast. I suppose if you're driving in real life, you would be really attentive to all the signs and whatnot and be aware of what's around you. But I guess because it's a game, you don't you don't take the same precautions, or at least I guess I don't for whatever reason. So maybe I should if I want to be a truck driver in the future. I actually have heard. I actually have followed some people on Twitch who have used Euro Truck Simulator as a way of training to do like a train to become a truck driver, so to speak, to a certain extent. Like it's as close simulation as you can get, as far as I know. Like there aren't many other ones that really come close as of yet. There may be ones in the future, for all we know, but I have not seen any of them yet. So I don't know. It's kind of like, for example, another one that comes to mind off the top of my head is something called iRacing, and apparently real race car drivers use iRacing as like a practice vehicle, like a practice session, which was really interesting, I thought, because they use it as like because it's so similar to the real thing that oh look, there's a nice airplane with lasers. Did you guys see the lasers on the airplane? I can catch a picture of it. Oh no, it's gone now. It looked like it had lasers. You have to go back in the video and check it out, but it had like 2 blue lasers coming out of the turbines. I think they're just lights, but they look like lasers. Anyhow, yeah. So iRacing, people actually use it to like test their skill, so to speak. And I thought that was really interesting. I don't know how many racers actually do that, but apparently some people actually do, which is really cool, at least in my opinion. But I did try R-Factor racing a while back, which is similar to iRacing, and it is tough. Not easy at all. Like, you really, if you just want to play a racing game, I wouldn't suggest it. But if you want to, like, you know, seriously competitively race, then yeah, R-Factor or iRacing are both good choices. But like, you really have to, like, the people who are on those are like dead serious. Like, they have like training regimens and stuff like that, and they actually go through all of that stuff. Like, they're not like, hey, let's just hop on for 5 minutes and do a quick little race. They're like, no, let's spend hours preparing for this course, sort of thing. Like, it's crazy, but it's kind of cool. Like, you know, for those people who always wanted to race but never had the possibility or the money to do it, they can do it with iRacing, which is really nifty. I need to shift. Drinking water and shifting doesn't work. Yeah, so that's kind of what I thought is kind of interesting about it, was the fact that actual racers use it to practice, which I thought was pretty cool. So I apologize for the darkness here. I didn't realize it was going to be this dark. I guess I should have realized that after the boat trip. Always happens. It's like, oh, it'll be fine. And then as soon as you get out there halfway, you're like, well, maybe it's not going to be fine. So it happens once in a while. So you got part of this in the light, part of it in the dark, I suppose. So I don't like driving in the dark. I don't know if I can do this. I should be able to, but we have 30 minutes left. So this is the funny thing about this. So like, I could technically, you know, pull over and sleep, and maybe we'll do that for the last 25 minutes. We got a stop right up here, although I can see the rest, the end of the line as well. So we'll pull over and we'll stop real quick, and just so you can actually see what's going on a little bit. I also don't like parking in the dark if I can help it. Alright, let's pull over here. At least it'll be a good station to pull over. Let's go this way. We want the parking. Yes, please. Here we go. Drop it down a gear again. I think you can just pull over right here. Or not. Must be on the other side then. Of course. It's always strange. It's like, when in some of these rest spots, you actually need to be, like, the whole trailer sometimes needs to be in there, it seems like. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Oh my goodness. This is such a beast. Yeah, car, just go ahead. You know, drive right up on me. That's fine. Don't worry about it. No worries. Just stay where you are, and we'll work around you because we're more maneuverable. Jeez. There we go. Let's get it out of here. All right. So this should be good now. We should hopefully be able to sleep here. Oh my goodness. This truck really is enormous. Like, could you imagine trying to go through some of the smaller... There we go, stop. Like, could you imagine trying to go through some of the smaller areas on some of these maps? Oh my goodness, that'd be just terrible. Hey, it's bright outside. Lovely. There we go. Yep, I just skipped a couple gears there. I don't know if anybody ever noticed that. I went from like 3rd to like 9th. It's funny, with more powerful trucks you can do that and it makes no difference, but the less engine power you have, the more of a difference it makes. It's crazy. Like, I've tried doing that once with the Kenworth K100. Doesn't work the same. Does not work the same at all. You really have to, you really gotta work your way through the gears on that truck. And I guess some people find that fun. Some people like doing that style. They like the shifting through the gears a lot. I don't know, I don't mind it to a certain degree. Like, there's a certain amount I don't mind, but after that I'm kind of like, I'm good. Oh, it's going to be one of these turns. Alright, let's make sure we take this turn nice and... Oh, doesn't matter. Okie doke. Perfect. So here we're coming up to our destination, which is Porvoo, which is kind of like pour vous in French, which is like for you sort of thing. Anyways, Porvoo or Porvoo. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. If you know how to pronounce that, let me know in the comments. Jeez. All right, let's see here. Where is our destination? I have never been here. No, this is true. Oh my goodness, are you serious? That right there with this trailer? Okay, let's see what we can do. I'm really gonna have to try and take a wide turn here. Sorry, people. Really? Come on, car. You don't notice the giant truck turning? Oh, my goodness. I don't even know where that car is. Yeah. Little Fiat, get out of the way. Jeez. Maybe it's a Peugeot, I don't know. Is this gonna make it? The mirrors look fine. Surprisingly. Wow. I'm quite surprised I actually made that in there. Alright, so let's see if we can't park this relatively quickly. Alright. What am I getting stuck on? I don't even know. Alright, let's try this technique. Alright. I forget who mentioned for me to do this. Like a J-turn, they called it. I don't know if I'm doing it right or not, but... They also suggested for me to check out some YouTube videos, so I knew how to do it. Maybe I should have done that. It's not terrible, I guess. I have, there's a reason why, it's funny, depending on the scenario, I don't always park the vehicle just because it ends up being like this a lot of the time, and I'm like, I'll end up spending too much time on the parking side of things. Okay, that doesn't work so well. Alright, let's straighten it out. See if we can't salvage this parking job. Hey, we're lined up, but not for the right spot. Oh, that's definitely the wrong way. Alright, straighten it out again. This is why I don't do this when I record this often. Because I am not a professional driver. Some people, it's funny because, like, depending on the scenario, let's put this into second gear. Alright, let's see if we can't do this. And also the turning circle on this truck is pretty terrible as well. I discovered, apparently. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but hey, we're getting there. It doesn't help having the extra truck, that's for sure. We're gonna do this, but it's gonna be painful, apparently. Oh my goodness. Worst driver ever. How did I manage to get like all the way around without actually getting into the actual spot? Like, seriously. You'd think I'd be able to do this after X number of hours on here, but no. Nope. Alright, that's enough of that. I would have been too long with me just doing that. It was already too long as it was. Alright, continue. Excellent. Alright, folks, that'll be it for me today. This was the W900 long. Let's see if we can't get a good picture of that. Nice. And maybe from the other side too. Excellent. Yeah, so that was the W900 long. Difficult to park apparently for me, but a nice vehicle around. Anyways, my name's Iain Robson, and this has been Euro Truck Simulator number 2. The second Euro Truck Simulator, and I'll catch you guys later.